and welcome back. For this section, we're going to talk about the advantages of cloud computing. Why are so many companies interested in moving to the cloud? This section presents the 6 advantages of cloud computing. Let's get started. So there are 6 advantages of cloud computing. The first one is trade capital expense for variable or flexible expense. The second one, benefit from massive economies of scale. The third is stop guessing capacity. The fourth is increase speed and agility. The fifth is stop spending money on running and maintaining data centers. And the last is go global in minutes. So let's get into each of those advantages of cloud computing. Trade capital expense for variable expense. Capital expense, or the CapEx, are funds that our company uses to acquire, upgrade, and maintain physical assets such as property, industrial buildings, or equipment. Do you remember the data center example in the traditional computing model, where you needed to rack and stack the hardware and then manage it all? You must pay for everything in the data center, whether you use it or not. By contrast, a variable expense is an expense that the person who bears the cost can easily alter or avoid. Instead of investing heavily in data centers and servers before you know how you will use them, you can pay only when you consume resources and pay only for the amount you consume. Thus, you save money on technology. It also enables you to adapt to new applications with as much space as you need in minutes. Instead of weeks or days, maintenance is reduced, so you can focus more on the core goals of your business. The second advantages of cloud computing is benefit from massive economies of scale. By using cloud computing, you can achieve a lower variable cost than you can get on your own, because usage from hundreds of thousands of customers is aggregated in the cloud. Providers such as AWS can achieve higher economies of scale, which translates into lower pay-as-you-go prices. The third advantages of cloud computing is stop guessing capacity. Eliminate guessing about your infrastructure or capacity needs. When you make a capacity decision before you deploy an application, you often either have expensive idle resources or deal with limited capacity. With cloud computing, these problems go away. You can access as much or as little as you need, and scale up and down as required with only a few minutes notice. Next, we have the increased speed and agility. So this is the fourth advantages of cloud computing. In the cloud computing environment, new IT resources are only a click away, which means that you reduce the time it takes to make those resources available to your developers from weeks to just minutes. The result is a dramatic increase in agility for the organization, because the cost and the time that it takes to experiment and develop are significantly lower. The fifth is stop spending money on running and maintaining data centers. Focus on projects that differentiate your business instead of focusing on infrastructure. Cloud computing enables you to focus on your own customers instead of the heavy lifting of racking, stacking, and powering servers. And the last we have is go global in minutes. You can deploy your application in multiple AWS regions around the world with just a few clicks. As, As a result, you can provide a lower latency and better experience for your customers simply and at minimal cost. Some key takeaways from this section of the module include the 6 advantages of cloud computing. We have trade capital expense for variable expense, benefit from massive economies of scale, stop guessing capacity, increase the speed and agility, stop spending money on running and maintaining data centers, and last is the go global in minutes. Get ready for the section 3 of this module. We have is introduction to Amazon Web Services or the AWS. See you there. Thank you.